Hello there, it's Kendra Woods with KendraKWoods.com. Back with you this week to talk about a topic that I know many of you have questions around or even challenges around. And so today I want to help you overcome your fear of failure. It's one of the big reasons, one of the big things that holds a lot of us women back is the fear that you're going to fail, that it's not going to work out right. You might be afraid that you're not going to do it right. You're not going to launch the business right. You're not going to do the project at work the right way. You may shy away from certain relationships because you feel like you're not going to do them right. And a lot of that too folds into where you're being protective of yourself. And you may not consciously recognize this, but unconsciously you're trying to protect yourself because of the fear of being judged and criticized. So that fear of failure has a lot of different pathways that are within it when you really sit down and think about it. And it's a way that we protect ourselves. But what I want to share with you today is how to overcome that. Because in reality, when you keep your fear of failure unchecked, when you don't look at it, when you refuse to really look at it or dig into it, you stop your growth. You stop your growth, right? And I know that you want to grow because you would not be in my community watching this video if you didn't have the desire to grow, to transform, and to go to higher and higher levels in your life, in your business, in your relationships, and just in general in all areas of your life, right? And so I'm going to share with you today a couple of ways that you can move through your fear of failure and come out on the other side successful and feeling really good about yourself, okay? So like I mentioned a few moments ago, if you leave your fear of failure unchecked, it will stop your growth. It will stunt you, you will be stagnant, and you'll feel stuck. Right? So the only way to move forward with moving past this fear of failure is to first face it, right? That's the number one rule, the number one principle really, when it comes to transforming your beliefs, when it comes to transforming anything in your life, is you have to first face it. And so what do I mean by that? What I mean is really sit down with yourself, get your journal out. You all know how I feel about journaling and just getting your thoughts out. So grab your journal, sit down and ask yourself two questions. Number one, what's the worst thing that could happen if I do? And then fill in the blank, whatever that thing is that you really want to do, right? You know, it could be going up for a promotion at your job. It could be leaving your current, job to step into a new career. It could be launching your own business. It could be stepping into a new relationship. So whatever that thing is, just kind of ask yourself, like, what's the worst that could happen? And give yourself space to let that go, to let it come through and to get it on paper, okay? And then the second question that I want you to ask yourself is, what's the best that could happen? What's the best thing that could happen? Because see, we have this thing that all of us have, and it's called a negativity bias, right? And it's how our minds are wired. Our minds are wired to look for the danger, to look for the negative things, right? As a means to protect us. But if you do not know that, and learn how to disengage that, again, it causes you stress and frustration, right? So getting that out of the way, looking at, okay, here's the worst that could happen, but then shifting your perspective and shifting things to look at, well, you know what could go right if I do this, okay? And that is where I then want you to really just saturate yourself in all the good feelings of what it would be like when those things, when it goes right? And what could happen when it does go right. Now, after you do that, take all the things that you said that the best would happen. What would those things be? Okay? And I want you to visualize yourself being successful. I want you to visualize yourself stepping into those best outcomes that you've listed for yourself, okay? So maybe one of those best outcomes for you is, okay, if I go up for, put in my bid for this promotion, the best thing that can happen is that I get the promotion, I get the salary that I'm looking for, I get the office that I desire, I get to, work on these types of projects, or if it's your business, what's the best that can happen if I put this idea out there? The best thing that can happen is that I'll begin to work with, clients who really need what I have, and I'm going to feel fulfilled. I'm going to feel on purpose. I'm going to feel like I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing. Okay, so take those pieces and then sit down and visualize yourself in that space, doing those things, being successful. Okay, and visualization is not something that needs to take a long time. 3 minutes a day is all you got to do. 3 minutes a day. And let me share with you why visualization is so amazing. The reason why it's so amazing is because your brain doesn't know, when you visualize something, your brain does not know that it isn't real. Your brain can't differentiate between what's real and what isn't real, right? That's why if you're watching a scary movie, your body's going to react to the scary movie, even though it's not happening to you. Your mind doesn't know the difference. Okay, so when you visualize, you are literally programming yourself for the success that you desire. And so then when you actually take that visualization and you start putting that into action in your day-to-day life, you're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel more grounded in what you're doing. And you're going to have a deeper belief that, yes, I can do this. Okay, so set your timer, 3 minutes a day. Do it first thing in the morning or do it before you go to bed at night, and just visualize what your success looks like. Get into the feelings of it. Get excited about it. And the more you do this, the more vivid the visualization will become, right? It's like all the pieces of the puzzle will begin to fill themselves in. All right, so those are two really powerful ways that you can move through your fear of failure. So I hope that served you, and I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think about these two tools that I've shared with you today, how you're going to implement them. Let me know if fear of failure is something that you are challenged with, and let me know how this resonated with you. I just want to hear from you and learn if this was something that really helped you, okay? So before I get off today's video, I want to share a couple of things with you. Right now, enrollment is open for my 10-week transformational course called Breakthrough Your Limits. This is my signature program. I first launched it back in 2016, and I'm bringing it back for the first time this year in 2019. And so Breakthrough Your Limits is 10 weeks, and we dig deep into a lot of the things that I'm sharing with you on these videos, right? So during the course of our work together, we work on improving your self-confidence. We work on increasing your belief in yourself. We work on increasing your focus so that you can achieve what it is that you desire to achieve, right? Creating a new belief blueprint for your success, and really just clearing out all the stuff that's not serving you, all the beliefs, all the emotional baggage that's not serving you, so that you can step into the truth of who you are confidently, on purpose, and in purpose, and you are unblocked to do the work that you're meant to do in this world and show up and shine your light bright. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, I want to invite you to reach out to me. You can book a call with me down below in the comments. Just click the link and book a consultation with me, and just let me know in the questionnaire that is, what you want to talk about. You want to learn more about the Breakthrough Your Limits program, and I'll share it with you, and then you just get to decide if it's for you or if it's not for you. That simple. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video if you're watching this on YouTube. Like the video, subscribe to my channel so you can get all the notifications. And I'm going to leave a link for my private Facebook group down below too, because I would love to have you. My group, Unstuck and Unstoppable Lady Boss, has right at a little over 200 women in the group who are, they're on fire. They're excited about their life, and they want to learn what it takes to become unstuck and unstoppable in their lives. So if you want to be in a space of like-minded women who have a vision, who are here to change the world, who are here to be leaders, and you want to learn the habits and the tools and the techniques of being successful and being, a woman, and tapping into your intuition and being guided by that intuition, I want to invite you to join the group. So I'll leave that link below as well, okay? So again, thank you so much for watching. I think that is all I have for you today, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.